Hello, my viewers. Okay, so I'm making another devlog. It is awesome and it is super cool. This might be the last devlog before the first actual release of the game. First full release update, I should say. 1.0, because we're almost there. I've been working very hard on the last few things that need to be done before this next update comes out. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about it because I've done some streaming, but the last devlog I made was in April. So I'd like to keep you guys on or in the loop. So yeah, it's also 1 in the morning right now, but that's okay because I work late tomorrow, so I already have to worry about what time I go to bed. Anyways, so yeah, let's just talk about what I've been doing since April. April was the toilet showcase, which is a long time ago. Um, yeah, that was like so long ago, it feels like. But since then, a lot of changes have happened in my life. First off, I have graduated high school, which is super cool. I am now like the real deal. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah. So, oh, I just got a text. Okay, never mind. Anyways, so yeah, I've graduated. I'm super cool now. And so it's the summer, and I have a job, which is really scary. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing in my life. So, you know, kind of big stuff. Kind of big stuff. And yeah, so I've just been kind of locking in on this game. And I've also been playing Deltarune because the new chapter just came out today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Well, I guess 2 days ago. I don't even know. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I don't even know. Whatever, whatever. It's not like it matters because I have not actually played chapter 5 yet. I'm going through chapter 4 right now. So I'm a little late to the party, but it's been super fun. I'm really enjoying that game. But yeah, let's actually talk about what you're here for. The new additions to the Escapists Reincarcerated, the best game ever made, right? Um, let's just see. Let's take a gander at the stuff to do text file. Um, so the stuff with the blue dot next to it, I've finished. So right now I'm working on saving. I'm also working on an well, I'm planning on starting on working on a credits scene. I kind of want it to be super just awesome. I really want the credits to be just super cool. Something that always comes to mind when thinking of just like super awesome just credits is Undertale. Absolutely love the credits in a true pacifist run of Undertale. Um, so maybe, you know, something similar. I don't know. Probably not. It's probably just going to be a regular like scrolling thing, but it's going to have a lot of people that matter so much in this community. So something with that, if or I've added a little special thanks name request Google form that people in my Discord are filling out. They're basically just putting in their names for the special thanks part of the credits. Um, because I want to recognize all the people that are in the Discord before the first full release. But so yeah, just the people that have stuck it out. And yeah, so All these people. There's so many people. This is kind of insane. Like, a lot of people have joined this server. We're at like 60, over 60 right now, which is kind of crazy. Um, so yeah. um, so that's cool, right? Yeah, I made a little announcement about this, and people think it's so wholesome and everything. Yeah, I guess it is. But it's like, I don't know. I figured I should shout out these people, because they're awesome. I'm also gonna choose people if they don't put their name in there, because there are a few people in mind that I really do want to have in there. For example, all the admins. So Yeeter, Ice Recruit. Uh, that's just my alt account. Um, I think that's it. It's just Yeeter and Ice Recruit, right? I'm pretty sure. It used to also be Blake, but I kicked him off because he was sending some classified information. But anyways, so yeah, I've been streaming basically some work on the game. I pushed a code, I pushed a commit to the GitHub like a week ago. Just why not? I haven't really been pushing a lot of stuff just because I keep forgetting and I don't really want to. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, also 153 commits is kind of crazy. It's kind of awesome. All the February 9 ones because that's when I got the game back. Gombach from Video Game High School. Anyways, but yeah, so this is the stuff that need to be done. So I finished Word and Note. That was the first thing I did. It's pretty easy. Crafting notes, which is fixing up crafting notes. I hadn't completely finished that from the last update. Escape objects, those are really fun to make. I actually really enjoyed making the escape objects. That's basically like the Duct Tapes Are Forever rocket and like escape team tank and that stuff. So all that is in there. Cameras and Jeeps. I basically finished Jeeps except for the one thing. Like, I haven't added their sight, so they can't see anything. Basically, they can't see the inmate or the player if they're not where they're supposed to be. So, but other than that, the Jeeps are in the game. You can get hit by them. You can stun them with whatever, the stinger strips. Honestly, I've never used stinger strips in game. Like, I've never used them in the original game. I'm actually kind of surprised that I remembered about them. I finished electric fences. Super easy too. Some people contributed some sprites for that. Let me try to find them. I think it's here. No, that's also not it. Oh, it's in the game. It's in the game files. But basically, I had just I just said like, hey, can someone make what is it? Vertical getting electrocuted sprites. So yeah, look here. This is not in the original game. The looking up and down while getting electrocuted is just not in the original game. It's only side to side. So I decided to just say like, hey, someone make it please, and someone did, and that someone is Bravo the Wavo. Is how I say it. I think it's Bravo the Wavo, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he sent it. I'm almost hesitant to say that it was from him. Yeah, he did. He did. I'm right. Someone also made, I really don't know who made this. Yeah, Remick. So Remick also made a vertical poster sprite, which I may or may not use. I have it on my desktop here. I may or may not use that, but I have it. So, but yeah, stuff like that, little stuff like that. I really want to make, it's just cool little things. Wall blocks. This encapsulated a lot of things. This included, wall blocks, like patching up holes, fake fences, fake vents, posters, little crumbs that appear after putting a dirt in a hole, which is funny. I was surprised I remembered about that too. But yeah, so basically just a bunch of that stuff. I had to really like redo a bunch, not a bunch, but like a good bit of stuff for that because yeah, but I had to redo a bunch of old code. A lot of this has been me going back to old code and fitting it to work with newer things, which is a good thing because my old code really sucked and I'm not proud of it at all. It works for now, but yeah, I'm so glad my newer code is actually good because it's just better. Anyways, finished jobs. I haven't made it so that you can like take a job from an inmate. You can get a job, you can do your job, inmates do their jobs. I just need to completely flesh that out. Lockdown, I finished. I actually added a new feature for Lockdown. It's a very very small feature. It's not even really a feature, but basically, the lockdown like text that appears at the top of the screen whenever you go into a lockdown. I basically made it flash. That's kind of it. That's all it is. That's all I made. Uh, I thought it'd be cool. I don't know. I might remove it. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, so it's a lockdown. Solitary. Okay, so Solitary is the most recent thing from here that I finished. It's yeah, Solitary actually took so much more. Like it, it did more than I thought it would. It took more work than I thought it would make. Thought I would have to put into it. I went into it thinking like, oh, all it has to do is just send you to the solitary bed and like make it so that if you leave, then you get sent to solitary again or something. But no, it's like you get sent to solitary. The note pops up. There's the screen fading. Um, Inmates go to their beds. Guards go to a random position. The day advances 3 days. The time is set to the starting minute and 40 seconds. Stuff like that. Um, So yeah, it's a lot. Also made it well you also have to have it like repair everything. I also added some things to Solitaire. I made it like a little bit more like punishing. I made it pick up all the non-contraband items in addition to the contraband items from the floor, if there was any. Um there yeah, it picks up step ladders, which apparently I added at some point. I never remember making that. But I guess I made step ladders a thing. I haven't even tried it. Um, Step ladders wouldn't be hard at all, but I guess I made it. I don't know. Um, but yeah, Soul Solitary, big one. And with Lockdown and Solitary, I also had to make it so that inmates can spawn in their beds. This is something that I just procrastinated on a lot. I just made inmates spawn at a random free time waypoint for them, but now they actually spawn in their beds, which is cool. Lockers are just lockers. Mines, cool thing with mines is that um, you can place them on any layer and they'll work like they should. Um, Basically, you know how if you place mines, in the original game, the little mine, like the actual little mine, goes to the underground layer and you can see them, and if you step on one, you explode. And then above it, if you step on that little square of mines, you explode, basically, kind of, not really. On the ground layer, I basically made it so that that happens, um, but it goes, that you can do it on any layer. So if you were to place mines on the ground layer, you can see the mines on the ground layer. And then if you touch the top of like where the mines are on the vent layer, the layer above it, then you also explode there. Just a little funny little thing. Um, like it makes no sense for it to work like that, but I just made it work like that because it makes sense. Um, but I thought it was funny. Uh, some exploding in the vents. That'd be funny. But yeah, so mines are a cool thing. They're all working and everything. Tying up NPCs. It's what it sounds like. It's tying up NPCs. Something that I learned from doing this is that whenever you type an like a guard or an inmate in the original game, they're tied up for like over 2 minutes, which is kind of insane. Like compared to the Escapists 2, they're only tied up for maybe 30 seconds. I don't even know. But the Escapist 1 is just 2 minutes. It's more than 2 minutes. It's like 6,000 frames or something. It's something crazy. It's not 6,000 frames. But I don't know. I don't know how long it is. But it's cool. Door unlocking. I mean, I kind of did that. I made the ability to unlock doors. Like, I can do that in the code, and I don't have to, like, really add anything. I just have to make it happen at certain points. So basically, door unlocking's pretty much done. The canteen forks desk, I guess I never added that. That's why there's a question mark there, because I was confused. But I guess I didn't add it. Job desks are not all good. Yeah, there's, like, a problem with one of them. It doesn't, like, generate correctly. It generates, like, inmate items along with job items, which is really weird. Anyways, I'll look into that when I get to that. Flashlights and guard/jeep lights. So, just like all the lighting stuff, I never did. Oh, I need to add spotlights. Yeah, because I also didn't do spotlights, which also should be super easy. I mean, it's just bouncing, like. Well, no, that should be easy. I can literally just use collision. I don't have to make it like a thing. Just use collision. Yeah, that should be easy. Checkpoint Charlie, again, should be easy. It's literally just a little NPC that animates. He talks a little bit, and if you're on screen, like, if you're in a certain radius and with Charlie, then you're spotted. And it doesn't really matter if there's walls in between. I'm just going to keep it how that is, like in the original game, because I don't want to add more raycasting stuff. It's super annoying to do. But yes, Checkpoint Charlie is going to just be like the original game. And with some added voice lines from the beta versions of the Escapists, because he did actually used to have more voice lines. So I'm going to add those back in. Escape score, yeah, you can escape, but the scoring doesn't work. I know how the score works in the original game, I just need to implement it. Recruits, but that's like if you press Q on someone and they have a green name, they become your buddy, and you can fight people with them. That also shouldn't be hard. The only thing really adding with that is, first I need to color code the names. I haven't done that yet. And second, I need to make it so they just follow you. If I hover over a guard and like attack them, I can just make it so that the inmate is aggroed towards that guard. So that shouldn't be hard. Saving is the thing that I'm working on right now, and it's by far probably the biggest thing out of all these. I think the second biggest thing here is maybe, I don't even know, escape score, maybe, because that does it covers a lot. I don't know. But saving, once I get saving done, oh my goodness. I mean, it's just sweeping. It's just sweeping after that. I just gotta sweep this board. I think there's a couple more things though, like the credits scene and then like the options menu. Those two things are other things that I haven't put on this list, which I guess I will. But yeah. So yeah. There's like a couple objects that I also want to add in the editor, but I might do that later. I don't know. I also have to import all of the maps into the game, or just like remake them. I don't even know. That will take actually a lot of work. I could probably knock it out in like a day or two. So yeah, this is planning to be fully done. I'm sorry for not showing anything, by the way. I'm not really going to, because I'm in the middle of saving and I don't want to break anything, by showing it. Anyways, but yeah, so sorry for not showing anything on this stuff, but I just kind of wanted to talk about what I'm doing. Just trust me, these are done. The things that are marked done, they are done. They work completely. Trust me. I'm not even being sarcastic, I swear. Like, legit. Um, so yeah. Oh, I also need to like make sure NPC AI is good. That's probably another big thing. Make just refining it, making it less buggy. There's some issues with it, but that'll get sorted out probably when I do recruits because that involves NPC AI. So, um, yeah, I don't really know what to say anymore except join the Discord, play the game, get ready because this is planning on releasing sometime this summer. It is already the end of the first month of summer. I have 2 more months, just about. I have like one and like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, to get this done. So I think I could do it if I lock in. Uh, I'm just so excited because, I mean, yeah, this has been like one of the craziest things that I've ever done in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, also, I didn't even mention I added shadows, by the way, and I fixed, or I didn't fix, but I changed how prisons are rendered. A very big change, and it, oh my goodness, it's so good now. Like I can't get onto it, but it's so good right now. The rendering, the way it's all rendered and everything. I'm really happy with it. It's actually really awesome. So yeah, expected to release this summer, and if not this summer, then kill me. I don't know. It should be done this summer. I don't know what would happen to make it not release this summer. Honestly, if I'm being like honest here, I'm thinking sometime in July. Not even in August. I'm thinking sometime in July. Because check this out. This is not that much. Like, reminder that the first release is not going to be bug free, and I'm not aiming for that. There are bugs. There are a lot of bugs. It is going to be a very, very um, bug heavy release. Um, so be ready for that, and then also just be ready for me to fix all of them. So yeah, basically there's a lot of bugs because I don't like to playtest, and no one in my community is. So you know, I don't really care. Um, but yeah, so just be ready for the release. It is coming soon, like legitimately this time. I know I've said many times before that it would be releasing at a certain date, and it doesn't. This time I'm being for real because, like, we are at the home stretch right now. So, yeah. Um, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm actually so excited. This, yeah, like I said, this is like the craziest thing, the biggest project that, like, this is like the biggest thing I've ever done in my life so far, you know? Over 2 years at this point. I started in April of 2024, right? Yeah, 2024. Which I was a sophomore in high school then. I still remember. I think I can find it. I still remember yeah, here it is. Oh my goodness. So this is the first video I ever took of the Escapists Reincarcerated, and it's very simple. This is all it is. It's just me moving a square around, and that's it. The camera doesn't even move. This is the first video, and that's it. Yeah. So I remember this, like, yeah, 04/16, the day this was made, the night this was made, right? I made this at night, I think. What was this? I was at 3:30. So, or no, 17/3/30/03. I don't know what those numbers mean. 17. That probably means 5:03 in 30 seconds and 3 milliseconds, or jiffies, I think, because they're centiseconds, so jiffies. Anyways, yeah. So be excited, be hyped, because I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I'm so excited to be finished with this. No idea the amount of times that, like, I've wanted to just, like, give up and just stop, like, just literally just stop. Like, I wouldn't even, I like, so many times I just wanted to quit this so badly because I just didn't think I would be able to do it, and it's just so hard. This has been one of the hardest things, like, ever to do. Like, making a game is not for the weak, let me tell you that. And I have something to go off of. I have, this is a remake. It's not even a fully original game, and it's hard. So, yeah, if you plan on making your own game, just be ready, because it this is insane. I mean, like, a full-fledged, like, actual game, not like a little game jam, or like little whatever. Like, your actual full dream game, just be ready. This is the first thing. This is the first game I've ever made. This is the first one, and probably the only one. I don't plan on making games after this, because I don't have any need to. I have no need to make this either. But I remember I was one night I was, like, pacing in my room, just thinking about if I could make an Escapist remake, or remaster, as I call it. And I remember I was thinking, oh, it's only just basically, it's just you move around and you can pick up items. That's kind of it. That's kind of the whole game. And that mindset was so bad, because this game is so complicated. Like, it's crazy. I was thinking about it earlier today. Like, I was playing Deltarune, and Deltarune's a pretty simple game. You just walk around. Like, gameplay wise, you walk around and you go into these fights and you move around a little bit and you just dodge attacks. Deltarune, the time that gets put into making Deltarune is more probably into the story and the art and the music and stuff than the actual game itself. So with this game, I mean, I already have all the art, I already have all the music. There's no story. It's just a lot of game mechanics, and they all have to work together, and they all have to work. And yeah, this game is a lot more complex than I ever thought. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, so it's almost done. Almost, in quotes. Okay, I will see you in the next one, which will probably be like some sort of release trailer or something. I don't know. It'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. All right, bye.